Now this is how are you guys today? Let's go with the part 2. Let's just summarize the part 1 in one slide. Promise Jane, promise Sam that it will be one on this slide. So we learned last time, we learned some kind of stuff. First of all, in the part 1 we had to do the search. Yeah, how we search for the videos. We search on our channel. How we search for the best performing videos. We search for on our channel, or if we don't have our channel, we search on the competitors based on the views and the watch time. Not only on the views, but based also on the watch time. Second thing, after we see that what type of the videos are performing good. For example, on the competitors channel, we do the brainstorm and we write it down, all the topic ideas. The third step is we are using for free the keyword magic tool from SEMrush. I'm not being paid for them. You just check it out, their tool is really amazing. And fourth step, we are creating a script which will include the hook, what will the video will be about, or who will what they will learn after watching your video. The second part is the main content. Bonus tip that you are just saying on the beginning as the bonus tip, I will give you at the end of the video, blah, blah, blah. And the CTA, watch my next video or subscribe to my channel. This is really basic and this is really easy. This is video engagement timeline. It's really helpful for creating a content and creating the video in this 4 easy steps. Today, we will be talking about which YouTube analytics are the most important. So we will start from the watch time. Why watch time? Why not viewer? Why watch time? Why not views? Because the views sometimes you are sometimes you see from yourself, from your perspective, that you click the video, but you don't watch almost till the end because the video was not so good in quality, or you just expect something different than from the video. That's why if we want to see if our video is performing good, we have to check it out the watch time. This is the first analytics that we have to see it. The second thing is the view. So what type of the videos are bringing us the highest watch time, and what type of the videos are bringing us the highest views. These are 2 indicators that we have to look into it. The second thing of the YouTube analytics, what we have to watch out is the average percentage view. The average percentage view, you can find it in all videos. I will show you especially how it looks like here. You can check it out. Here is the one of my clients' YouTube channel. You can see this. You can see this right now, Diba, right? Okay, so if you want to check it out a specific video, you go inside a specific video and you go here to analytics. In the analytics, downstairs, down on the bottom of the page, you have the average percentage view, and this average percentage view shows how long people are watching your video. So if the average percentage view, if we want to see the average, if we want to grow our YouTube audience, the average percentage view, it has to be minimum 50%. What does it mean? That means that they're watching more than 50%. The good content on YouTube is around 60 to 80% of the average percentage view. The bad content, that means that there's something with the structure of the video. Maybe hook is not right. Maybe the content is not high quality. The viewer the value of the content is not good for him. So if the average percentage view is below 50% or below 40%, you have to change the structure and you have to change the video because the video is not engaging. As you can see here, here we have 60%. That means the video is watched, and you can see on the retention graph that is almost watched by half of the audience almost till the end. Here the video, at the beginning of the video, around 20 to 30 seconds, as you can see here. The video is people are shutting down the browser, or they are just skipping, or they are just not watching. So this is very specific for the videos that are not they're not interesting for the viewer. Sometimes I will show you on the next graph audience retention. Sometimes when the audience retention it looks like that, that means that the viewer is repeating this part of the content. But if it's dropping down suddenly, it means that this type of the video, or this part of the video, is not interesting for him, especially at the beginning. At the middle part of the videos, if you see drop downs like that, it means that something that you said over there, or something that you did over there, it doesn't fit to your to the expectations of your audience. But if the graph is increasing, it's not decreasing, it's something that is engaging for your audience, maybe you should record another video about, because maybe you mentioned about something about topics over here, a different topic. So maybe you can cover it in another video, or maybe you showed some kind of graph or infographic that was interesting for the viewer. So the best thing that you can do for after publishing the video, you can just analyze your graph. So analyze second by second, minute by minute, and you can see where your audience is dropping, even if it's not so sudden drop like here, and where the graph is increasing. And after you analyze whole video that you recorded, you will have ready to go material to record another video, next video, with already things that are working and they are not working. So for example, if you are talking too much blah blah blah, like right now me, maybe there will be some kind of viewers, they will just drop off in this particular moment of the video. So this is basically my work every day. So I'm analyzing second by second all the videos from my client, and I'm giving them feedback, what is working, what is not working, and what we have to change, what we have to continue in the next video. This is one of the most important thing. The next thing is click-through rate. So click-through rate means how many people are clicking your thumbnails. It means that the YouTube algorithm is pushing your videos to new audiences or to your audiences, and they are having the homepage. Everyone from us has the homepage of the YouTube. So this is the homepage of the YouTube channel. Everybody has something different over here. So if the YouTube algorithms push your video, it shows up here. Different interests, different people, and other stuff. If people will click to your video, like for example, I will click here, that means that here the impressions click-through rate, that means shows how many people were clicked, were clicked to your videos based on how YouTube algorithm showed them your thumbnails. If they are not interested, they will not click. The good impressions click-through rate, I mean CTR, for the YouTube videos, everything above 5% is good. Everything below 5% sucks. So you have to just improve this one. Sometimes, of course, the videos there are above 10%, especially in the first 24-48 hours, the CTR. If it's above 10 or 12 hours with the first 24-48 hours, it's really good. So again, the CTR is the impressions split by the views. This is the CTR that you should be looking, and the thumbnails I will be talking about in the last part of this video. Thumbnails are super duper important because they are like a business card for your business card of your business. The next thing is the engagements. The last thing here, the analytics. These are the engagements, and I have only 2 comments over here. The likes should be a minimum 10% of the views, of the number of the views, and we already think that is already good. And the comments in the comment section below the video should be around 1 to 3% of the number of the views. So these are the really basic thing about the YouTube analytic. Now I would like to tell some stuff about the thumbnails, because this is the fourth part that is really really important, and sometimes people will just don't care so much about the thumbnails as the creating of the video. But as I said in the middle part of this training, or of this video, the thumbnails are like your business card of your business. So it has to be really perfect. So first, in the thumbnails, we have to include this will be very practical, very practical examples. So no theory here. So we have to include, if you want to stand out, you have to include the text to deliver the context, and the number if you can. The number that, as you can see on the left side, here we have the some vegetables next to Cyrus on the left, raw, and here we have cooked. So if we add some kind of title over here, some text that is you are receiving already the context of the video, you can evaluate if this video will be good for you or not. That's why we don't count so many of the views, because, for example, on the left side, if someone from you guys will click on the thumbnails on the left side, we will not, and inside the video you will see, this is not the video for me. So you will just shut down the video, so the views will count, but the watch time will not count. So it will be more harmful for your channel or for a video than they will click and watch almost till the end. The same on the below thumbnail. There is a guy, probably there is some kind of there is some kind of modernization or before or after, but we have to just think about this, about this thumbnail, and then we will make decision. You just have to remember that the viewer is making the decision if I will watch the video or not in less than 2 seconds. So they cannot think about it. They just have to react if I want to watch this video or I don't want to watch this video. Another example is to besides the number and the context, I suggest that if you will be doing the thumbnails, I suggest to put some kind of emotions on your face, because the emotions are really powerful to, these are good examples of the thumbnails. So the emotions are really powerful to, there are like a clickbait, but there are forcing you to engage and to click the video, because you want to know what is the video about, based on the number, based on the context, and based on the emotions that they are showing us. For example, this guy, Dr. Berg, I think you know him. He has like 5 or 3 million subscribers. He's showing the number, so we don't have to put it in the number like with the font, with the title, and he's having some kind of facial expression that we just have to think about. Okay, so the video is about some kind of eggs, maybe 4 eggs, you have to eat it and for the breakfast, then you will be healthy. So you are engaging with this thumbnail and you want to know more. That's why you will click on this video and you will watch. Top 10 credit cards, as you can see here, she's happy. Additional, the creator of the thumbnail added small rectangle over here, so we know not only from the titles that the video she will be talking about the credit cards, but the visuals also. And she has also nice branding on the left corner, on the left bottom corner. You can implement the branding on the left, on the right bottom, on the right bottom corner. I don't suggest, because there is timestamps over here, so you will cover your the timestamps will cover your branding. So if you will be putting the branding, I strongly suggest on the left side. The next thing, the second thing, is try not to repeat the title. Use maximum 6 words, less than better. We don't want to repeat the title in the video. We want to, that will be very short. Some kind of emotions, even on some kind of emotions in the titles, it can be also, not only in the facial expression, but also with the titles, with the words that you are using. less words, better for the viewer and better for you guys. The rule is you don't repeat the title. Like, for example, here you have Ducati Street Fighter review. So if you will be saying the title based on the keywords will be Ducati Street Fighter model number 373, best in 2022, because this is the expression that people are searching for in the Google. But I strongly recommend to try to use the thumbnail as a part of the as a second part of the title. So what is in the title, I would recommend to shorten and do it lesser words, based maybe or on emotions, so they will be clicking on the viewers will be clicking on your thumbnail. The third thing is the font. You don't do fancy font, because I told you in the beginning, the viewer is making the decision the less than 2 seconds. If you want that it will be clear, very clear what they will be talking about, I suggest that the font will be Montserrat, Arial, something that is really clear. If you want to be a little bit fancy, like here on the red thumbnail, here you can put a little bit of the, not a little bit, but you can put a background, so it will be more visible. Because if they didn't use the white background in the black, only the black titles, it will be not visible on the red background. So that's why they used white. So font has to be clear. It doesn't have to be according to your brand, in fits to your brand. It can be really far out. It has to be the most important thing is has to be clear. The next thing is the contrast. Of course, if you have the white background, you have to use dark titles. If you have the darker background, you have to use white or brighter titles. You can also, as you can see here, they are also a little bit, they did a little bit darker background so that the titles won't stand out from the background, and they will be more visible, more clear. Same here with the airplane. They just did it like they just put it over here, the black background. That's why the titles are so clear, because of the font and because of the background they used. If they could use also black titles without the background, but maybe it's because of the audience. The guys like to have black and yellow colors on the background, especially the guys that are about 30 years old. They like to see this pattern of the colors. We are using also for the clients there, the audience has the guys. We are using also red, dark blue, black, white colors. The next thing is the high quality images. So you don't want to see the pixels. Of course, if the client sometimes has not good quality pictures, we are using it, but we are trying to a little bit pop up in the Photoshop. But the main rule, even if you are not using, as you can see here above, if you are not using the titles, the quality of the pictures has to be really high, especially when you are creating videos about the food, because the food sells itself only by presenting on the thumbnails. The sixth thing is 65% on the regular on average, people are using mobiles. They're watching the videos on the mobiles. So make it mobile friendly. We are always creating the thumbnails that are mobile friendly. Mobile friendly, it means this is the same points that I mentioned before, from 1 to 5. So nice font, big font, with the nice background, with the good contrast, with the smiling people or with the angry people. It depends on the emotions of the video. What do you have over there? But as you can see here, there are big faces, big pictures, there are big titles, there are very clear fonts. So this is the sixth rule. Next one is create curiosity. So if you have ability to create with emotions on your face or with some kind of title that you will use on the thumbnails, some kind of curiosity that will force your viewer to click and to watch, do it 100%. You don't reveal everything on the thumbnails, what will be the video about, like we don't solve the problem on the thumbnail. You want to push them to watch the video till the end, because you will solve their problem in their bonus tip at the end of the video, not at the beginning of the video, not in the titles and not in the thumbnails. That's why if you can ask also questions in the as you can see, why battery swapping failed. You can ask also the questions, or you can play with the emotions like here Glamour did on the below thumbnails. Or go to bed with me, Nati, Natasha. So you are, you are making the curiosity. It's about the makeup. I will just reveal it. It's about makeup here. The next thing and the last thing I think here, I will check it out. This is consistency. So don't, as I said in the 5th or 6th step, you don't you have to have some kind of branding. So put the branding on the left top corner or on the left bottom corner, better on the left bottom corner, and use the colors that you are using or background that you are using, or some kind of fade element that you can use, but in the same shade or in the same colors that you are using all the time. It doesn't have to be the same as your brand, but it has to be consistent. So someone will see the thumbnails on your homepage, they will click and they will know that it's your video and you are delivering the value by this video. So if you will be changing the design thumbnails every video, they will have mess in their head. They will not know what the video is, if the video is from you or if the video is from someone else. They will not know. That's why one of the things that you should follow is being consistent, and being consistent with the thumbnails that you are creating. So here I have only 4 thumbnails that clients we improved a little bit of their thumbnails. So you can see all thumbnail. This was different. This was different video. On the left side, you have a little bit. The video is low quality. Something is happening with the ball over here. So there is no Photoshop over here, and the contrast and the fonts are pretty much not matching, and they are not so clear. On the right side, we still didn't the pictures are a little bit too bright, but the client didn't send us the good quality of the video, because this was not a picture but the video. So we just did the screenshot and we've made the thumbnails from what we had. Sometimes the clients, sometimes we can also use the B-rolls or the pictures from the other websites. Of course, we pay for it, but sometimes it's worth of adding some different pictures that it will look much more better than showing yourself only on the full thumbnail. The next thing is another client. This is from the coaching stuff. So we also improve his thumbnails. As you can see on the left side, the contrast is not so nice. The pictures on the right side were already edited in the Photoshop. On the left side, there was no Photoshop implemented, and the fonts are not so clear. So we just make sure that it's much more clear, and the CTR on this channel also improved. So we have 3 things why you should design good thumbnails. 1, as I said in the middle part of the video, the viewer makes decision in less than 2 seconds. So you just make it sure that the video will really stand out. If you don't know how to do the thumbnail, you just check it out how the competition is working. how the competition is doing, and make it something better. Maybe you will the best thing that you can do is just check it out the competitors and check it out what kind of the thumbnails they have and what you like, and what type of the videos they have the higher views, because if they have the higher views as well, you can see that they are clicking on this video. It's a common sense. The second thing is, as I said, this is your business card, front page, shop exposition, best dress and best suit. So it has to be perfect. If you want to grab the attention of your audience, you are losing views and the watch time. So even if you have beautiful video and you have really, really high quality content, if your thumbnails sucks, they will not watch. Iba, right? And remember about the dimension. It's always the dimension on the thumbnails, 1280 for 720. You don't want to be a mediocre in this one. So no black spots, no black stripes at the top or on the bottom. It's really easy to set up in the Photoshop or in the Canva, and you will just be copy paste in the next thumbnails. That is all from me. I hope it was not so long.
That's perfect. Thank you, Richard. That gives us a lot to think about, and about